Good morning, friends. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kat, and today we are going to be doing our budget breakdown for our third paycheck of July. So let's just get right into it. This is a paycheck bill tracker from Budget Mom, and yesterday I went ahead and I just filled out this budgeted column. And this budgeted column for me, everyone kind of uses it slightly different. I'm still trying to learn better, or I'm still trying to learn what's the best method to really use it for, but I'm still trying to understand. But anyways, on this side, what I normally do is I put the highest or the lowest amount that I have gotten paid for a specific paycheck, for this specific paycheck, and also the highest amount that my bills have been. And then I go ahead and do what I normally do for my cash envelopes, and then anything I can do for leftover on this side. But since we got our actual amount here, we can go ahead and just put the actual amount. So we got actually paid $2,393, and we had I'm gonna put the rollover down here, a rollover of $67. So what a rollover means is money that was already in my account before this paycheck. So let's go ahead and add these up. So we got 2,393 plus 67. That puts us at 2,460. Now I'm gonna add those up again, and I should have done that before I went ahead and wrote it down, but oh well, you guys. Okay, yes, 2,460. All right, so all these bills are automatic, so I know that this actual column is going to remain actual, if that makes sense, because they don't change. So we got 150, and that actually just came out today. Let me go ahead and highlight that green so I remember to track it right now. Then we got actual of 600. That'll come out in just a few days. Straight Talk to come out tomorrow. And then I'm going to transfer money over to our mortgage checking account of $100. All right, since all this stayed the same over here, I have already added all these bills up to put us at 911. So I'm going to just transfer that over. And we got, I'm going to subtract this, 2,460 minus 911. And I'm just going to write it here on my sticky note thing. And I'm going to do that again just to make sure that I'm doing my math correctly, guys. Just because I got a calculator doesn't mean my math always adds up. Okay, so we got 1,549. All right. I'm just going to transfer this down here. This is what I got left over after my bills are paid. And I am thinking about bumping up our grocery to probably another $50. I am not sure quite yet. I think that I am going to do that. So I'm just going to do $350. And because we still have a whole other week of July, so I'm thinking this $50 will probably go towards the remainder of this month, and then the 300 will go to August. So normally this paycheck pays for groceries for next month, so this 300 is usually not spent until next month, but because it is a longer month and I have been trying new things, and also family has come over and it has been unbudgeted, and I have dipped into this account to pay for people coming over, things like that. This got depleted quickly, so that's why I'm putting extra 50 to supplement us for next week. Okay, and then my husband's spending, which is 70. Then my spending is 20, gas for 80, gas 80, and I'm just going to put here pet. Originally I had nothing budgeted, but I'm going to budget $20 because they need some food, new food. So I'm just going to add all these up. We got 350 plus 70 plus 20 plus 80 plus 80 plus 20. 620. Okay, so on this budgeted column, as you see, normally if I didn't get paid a little bit more, then there wouldn't be money to put a little extra into things, right? So this is kind of my more strict budget, I would say. But just kind of setting that out there. But because I do disclose my actual income, you see that I do have more money than what I had budgeted for. So that's why I use this actual column in a different way that you might see other people use it. It just makes sense for me to go ahead and do it now. That way I know how much money I need to move into different accounts or how much money I need to take out of the bank. Okay, so let's add these up again. 350 plus 70 plus 20 plus 80 plus 80 plus 20, 620. All right, that's how much I'll need for my cash envelopes. And I'm just gonna subtract that from 1549, leaving us with 929. All right, let me do that. Let me just add the 620, make sure we're good. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. 145 minus 620. Okay, yes, we're good. So I'm gonna bring this number up here to what I actually have left over and then go ahead and do my sinking funds. So I'm gonna do 125 for my truck insurance, 100 for truck maintenance, 25 for birthday, 100 towards our emergency fund, 1, 2, 2 for the 1K challenge, 21 and 22 for the 50/50 challenge, and $10 for the planner challenge. Let me just see how much I will have left over. So let's go ahead and just add all these up. If you are new to my channel, I do use a cash envelope system. So I do take money out of my bank and I use mostly cash. Although if there is some money in my checking account, let's say a bill was smaller than I intended it to be or something like that, cash, or it's called a checking account cushion, I do have the habit of swiping my card, and that's my goal, is to not swipe my card and only use cash. But I do use technically I do use cash in my card, because if there is money in my account extra, I do spend it, and I need to be better at that. But anyways, so these envelopes are envelopes I use on a daily. These are sinking funds, so they're just miniature savings accounts that I put into envelopes that help me save up for things that are coming up throughout the year, or every 3 months, depending when that bill is. Okay, so we have 125 plus 100 plus 25 plus another 100 plus 122 plus 21 plus 22 plus 10. We're at, I'm just gonna write this over here, 635. I'm gonna add that up again just to make sure. 125 plus 100 plus 25 plus 100 plus 122 plus 21 plus 22 plus 10. Okay, I did not get the same number, so let's go ahead and do that again. 125 plus 100 plus 25 plus 100 plus 122 plus 21 plus 22 plus 10. Interesting. So I'm getting 525. I'm gonna do that going up now just to make sure. 10 plus 22 plus 21 plus 122 plus 100 plus 25 plus 100 plus 125. Okay, it is 525. Okay, so I'm just going to subtract this 525 from this amount to see how much I have left over. Okay, so I have a 404 left over. So what can I do with that? I am planning to probably put some of it in here, or I'm not going to move it quite yet, a lot of it quite yet, because I do need to go to an appointment today. So that appointment means that I am going to maybe need to pay some out-of-pocket expenses. So I'm just going to leave it like that. But if everything goes well, my insurance pays for everything, I am going to probably go ahead and add some more challenges here. But one thing for sure is I am going to put money towards beauty. So I'm thinking about budgeting at least, I don't know what I would say, maybe $60 towards beauty, so I can get a pedicure and maybe get some beauty accessory things like hair ties and things like that. So minus 60, that leaves me with 344. So we're not closing this budget paycheck bill tracker yet until I get back from the bank. Get back from my appointment today. So I'm just gonna write here that I have 344 left to budget. And this is how I usually sometimes do this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a note here. So let's just go ahead and do hypothetical. So if I have 344 left, what am I going to do, friends? I know my emergency fund is most likely going to be depleted after tomorrow because I do have AC problems and they're going to come look at my AC. So I guess we'll just wait to do anything with my emergency fund until that day comes, but we can fulfill another one of these. So I was already going to do this 122. Let's go ahead and maybe do this 209 just to get this little one, like, no, I guess not little, but just to get it out of the way so we can have all this row completed. So, should we do that? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll do 209 for 10K challenge. 209. That brings us to 135 left. So we can actually, I'll probably put some money towards eating out. Probably put maybe $35 towards eating out. This weekend we're trying to try a new Euro place. Okay, to try. So that leaves us with $100. So $100 is going to be left over. And let me go ahead and actually look at the calendar, friends. And I do have a calendar. Where's my calendar? Here we go. Because now that I'm thinking, I'm like, when are we getting paid next? Okay, so we are getting paid right here next Friday. Okay, good. Because if I was going to wait until this second week of August getting paid, then I had to rethink my budget because I would have had to put some extra money towards other things. Okay, so we are getting paid the first week of August, so that is good. Okay, so we can continue going on. I do have this where I have, when my insurance needs to be paid, when registration needs to happen, when we need to get our license, passwords, IDs updated, pet vaccinations, tires, oil changes, things like that. So I know how much money I need to set aside each month to pay for a future bill that's not paid monthly. Okay, so we do have $100 left. So with $100, I think we are going to go ahead and continue doing some more challenges. So let's go ahead and maybe do 22, 23, and 24. That will equal $47. So 47 to the 100 envelope challenge. So minus the 35, minus the 47, that brings us to 53. Okay, so what are we gonna do with this $53? We should maybe do something towards our planner challenge. So I did put $10 because we're doing this 6 and this 5. For the planner challenge, we could probably do this 10 and maybe this 15. That brings us to 25. And this is how I do it, guys, just so I kind of know what I'm going to spend my money on that I have left over for my savings. Okay, so $25 minus 25. That leaves us with 28. Now, is there any bill? I think that is good. I don't think that there's any miscellaneous bill that's coming out this month. We should be fine. So let's go ahead and we could maybe do this $25 for the planner challenge. So, I mean, for the 100 envelope, so 100 envelope minus 25. Okay, so that will leave us with $3 left over. All right, friends. So if everything goes well with my insurance paying for my appointment today, fully paying for my appointment, then this is how we're going to budget this out. That's left, this $344 that will be left. I will say that today I am probably just going to go ahead and swipe my card for beauty. So this might be less, or this might be exactly $60, but I'm pretty sure it's probably gonna be like 50-ish after or maybe I should take out the money, friends, because we'll see, because I know that they prefer cash. So we will see if I take out this money, but it would just make sense for me to wait, but it's okay. I might just go ahead and take the money out. Okay, so we got this covered. Now we do have an expense or a bill that has came out of our checking account already. So let's go ahead and track that. So we're good here. Let's go ahead and move over here to our expense tracker. And we have a bill that came out, and we also have money that came in. So we have today, we got paid. So let's first say our pay came first. Paycheck 3, this is just pay. And we were deposited 2393. So 62 plus 2393 equals 2455. Let me do that again. 4 plus 2393. Okay. So the reason why my actual rollover is different than my ending balance here is because here I have been rounding up the entire month. So when I round up every time, then there's like a difference in dollars, and that's something to take into consideration. If you're trying to be exactly to the dollar and to the cents, then you can't round up without knowing that or round down knowing that you'll probably be off a little bit. But anyways, okay. Then we also had our student loan come out of here. This is actually Great Lakes. This is debt. This is 150 came out, bringing us to 2305. Okay, and our debt is bright pink. All right, we are good to go. So, friends, after my appointment today, I'll go ahead and do this breakdown with you, friends, and then we'll go get our money. So, next video, we're going to do what we're actually going to do for our cash envelope breakdown, and also track, because we need to know how much money is being withdrawn from here and put into different accounts. Sounds good? All right, friends, have a wonderful, wonderful morning.